So the other day, my wife shared a recipe with me. It's a skirt steak recipe. It's kind of based off of a jalapeno popper recipe. Looked good, looked fairly simple. So we're gonna give it a try today and see how it goes. It also has some potatoes in it, so it's gonna be a full meal. It takes about almost 2 hours with all the prep work and to get it on the grill and cook it. So let's get started. Oh, and guess who shows up? The shop inspector. She knows it's food time. Okay, so we're gonna start with the potatoes. Basically, you're just gonna make some potato wedges. So let's start doing that. So all I'm doing is cutting in half and then cutting in half again. Okay, I've got my potatoes cut up and I've got a bowl of ice water and I'm just gonna throw my potatoes in there. Helps with the starch. They'll get a little bit crisper when you're cooking them. I'm gonna leave these in there for about a half hour. So really all I'm gonna do is just kind of trim a little bit of this fat off of here. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do now is just split it in half because this piece is so huge. I'm just gonna have two different chunks. And then what we want to do is try to cut this open. Just trying to butterfly this open. And this is where we're going to stuff all our ingredients in it. Okay, so now I have a piece of butcher paper and all I'm going to do is just trying to flatten this out. Okay, so the beat down is done. I'm going to get a little bit of oil on my hands. Just kind of run it all over these. So we want to get a tablespoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of garlic powder, salt. Okay, now you're just going to try to start rubbing this in. Put them both in a bowl, tumble them around together to try to help disperse it a little better. It seems to have helped. I also took a paper towel and just tried to tab some of it off. It's all just clumping up because of the oil that was spread on there. So I'm just going to go with what I got now at this point and move along. So okay, so basically I have the two pieces here. Now we're going to add cheese and try to keep it all on the one side because we're going to fold all this together more or less like a taco when we're done. And the beauty of doing it yourself is you can just decide how much you want on there. Okay, then we're coming with our bacon bits. And I guess I still haven't even said what all the ingredients are in this thing. So I'll just try to put it in the description, all the different ingredients. There's no precise measurements going on here, as you can imagine, based on what you've already seen. So there's the bacon bits. And now we're gonna put some sliced jalapenos on it. And I'm not really crazy about jalapenos, or at least I don't like them thick. So I'm gonna spread them out pretty thin. Now, basically all we're gonna do now is just fold it back over. Okay, and then going back to the beat down, we're just gonna kind of go around these edges and try to seal it up. All right, so I got the steaks in the fridge. You leave them in there for a half hour or so. Okay, I got my potatoes out of the water, and I'm just gonna toss a little pepper on there, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of oil. Help crisp them up. Toss them all around. The grill's still warming up, so I still haven't put the potatoes on there yet. So let's work on this garlic butter. So I'm going to get 1/3 of a cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan, 3 tablespoons minced garlic. I'm gonna put this on the oven, heat it up, and let it all melt down. Okay, I got our potatoes on there. The grill's about 300. I got the potatoes going. We're gonna flip them over every couple minutes or so, just to keep them from burning on one side or the other, because we're putting them right over the coals to crisp, so they get crispy. Okay, the potatoes are winding down. The steak has had its time in the fridge, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on here and get it started. So let's throw the skirt steaks on here. Get those going. Looking pretty good. Not bad for an amateur. Starting to get crispy and a little bit of a golden flavor, like fries or something like that. Okay, so it's been about 7-8 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and flip this over. I'm actually going to move this one to be a little bit more over the charcoal. The smaller one is just going to stay where it is because it's pretty close already. And cook away. Alright, that's how she looking. Looks good. Looks real good. Let's flip that over. Yep. I am calling it done. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes and then we'll combine the butter, garlic butter that we cooked earlier with the potatoes and it'll be time to eat. Okay, so what we're doing next basically is just slicing it up. Like so. Got it sliced up. Gonna throw a few pieces on a plate. Got some on the plate. Let's slide over here just a little bit. We're going to change things. Then throw a few potatoes on here. We're going to take some of our garlic sauce, pour it on the potatoes, a little bit on the steaks, and that's all she wrote. All right, so it's the moment of truth. Steak, potatoes, garlic butter, all that good stuff. I'll try to take small bites so I don't sit here and chew in your face. Pretty darn good. I like it. Hopefully you will too. Hope you give it a try. Definitely was a lot more work putting this all together than what I anticipated going into it. Definitely worth it. So let me know if you like these type of recipes and throwing stuff on the grill like this. Put a comment below what you think about trying to do a meal like this. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it other than it's pretty darn good, and so far the reviews in the house are pretty good too. So like, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. More grill stuff, got the Jeep stuff going on. The Cherokee project especially is consuming a lot of time, so it's kind of nice to do this and take a break from that. Yeah, and then until the next one, we'll see you guys. Boom.